Hi, I'm Lieutenant Rob Bailey, and I'm on board HMS Illustrious, and we're moored just outside Greenwich Pier in London. It's a big ship, so obviously at the moment we're actually moored out to a couple of buoys in the river. So we're getting a little passenger boat from Greenwich Pier out to the ship at the moment.
And is it open to the public? Because I saw lots of people coming on and off the ship.
We've got guests and sort of local schools and communities that have been invited on board, and they're having a look around, sea cadets and people like that.
I'll just give you a quick health and safety brief, because as you'll notice there's quite a busy and industrial type complex. First things to note is please be very careful when you're walking around the deck. There's lots of loose objects like this here, which are really easy to trip over. On top of that, when we're going up and down ladders, if you can make sure that you face the ladder when you're going up and down it. You'll see the ship's company are all used to very bad habits of sliding down them. Don't do that, because if you fall off the ladder and hurt yourself, you're not insured. So make sure you're facing the ladder when going up and down. Other things to notice, obviously if there's anything that sounds like over the main broadcast like fire, 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 flood, 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 or something along those lines, look for a member of the ship's company to take control, and they'll get you off and take you to a safe place.
Well, HMS Illustrious was commissioned in 1981, where she went straight down to the Falklands to take part in the operations down there. Obviously, she's the nation's strike carrier, which basically means she is the only carrier that we can fly Harriers off at the moment, and because of that, she's been involved in many operations since then. We've got two hydraulic lifts on board, a very important piece of kit, because basically they are what move our aircraft, our helicopters and Harriers from the hangar up into the flight deck, so then we can actually send them off onto their operations. She's 22,000 tonnes, so she's a big ship. She's about 210 metres long and probably about 60-70 metres wide. So there's a lot of compartments, and you're right, it does become a bit of a rabbit warren. But after a while, you soon quickly learn your way, and you find your way to wherever you want to get to.
And we've got obviously on the desk today Derek Chisora, the British heavyweight prospect. He's a big guy, 16 stone over. Is the ship made for heavyweight champions?
Well, I noticed earlier he definitely wouldn't fit into the captain's lift to get him up onto the bridge, but he's definitely a big guy, and I think he managed to get around all right on the ladders. Although there was a lot of ladders, and he was complaining a little bit about going up them.
So everyone, could you just make sure that hatch is shut behind you, please? Okay, is that everyone? What?
Yep.
Only 6 more ladders.
That's the captain's lift. Is it? Yeah. Oh. I think I'll be alright then.
Rolls Royce.
It was about 22 grand or something like that. Though.
Is it?
It was expensive, I know that much. There's a little plaque on the back. It also has there's little silver armrests that go with it as well, but we only put those on for really special occasions.
How come the captain gets to sit on this lovely fat?
Because he's the captain.
He's the captain.
It's a ship.
Can you sit on that, or is it not allowed? Just a quick one.
What did you think when you got the call from the Frank Warren office about coming and doing a press day on the HMS Illustrious?
I was excited. I didn't know what it was first, and when I saw it when I arrived, I was like, "Oh, that's beautiful." So now here I am now in the ship, so just touching a few of the buttons anyway.
We've been on the ship for about 20 minutes now. Anything in particular that you've seen so far that has really fascinated you?
The captain's chair. That's the biggest thing in it. It's a beautiful chair. Just the captain's chair is nice.
Why? What's special about the captain's chair?
Because it's made from Rolls Royce. They made it for him, so that is a special thing when you get a big company come making you a very, 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 very beautiful chair like that.
And I guess days like this just help you want to get to your goal quicker of being the best in the country than the best in the world, because media days like this just get bigger and better.
Of course, yeah. Soon we'll be there anyway. Time will tell. Only time can tell.
Thanks, Derek.
Safe.
Okay, this is our radar. So obviously, what you've got here is you can see the river there. Up on the top, you've got a emitter going round, sending out signals, reflects back, showing us exactly what's out there. So when we can't see, we can still rely on radar to tell us what's there.
It's finally, how important are days like this? You know, we have a press day here for some of the country's top boxers. They're meeting, you know, some of the Navies and Royal Marines, amateur boxers. How important is this collaboration?
Well, I think it's inspiring for, you know, our guys who are athletes to see professional athletes come on board and obviously enjoy visiting the ship. And it's great for us to see them as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.